What is going on, guys? Devoten here, and I'm just going to make a quick little video on the state of mods, at least on PC, for Baldur's Gate 3. Since patch 7 and the introduction of the in-game mod manager, and this is anecdotal, but I'm kind of also responding to a lot what I see on the Baldur's Gate threads and Reddit and other commentary, is the trouble getting a stable game. So here is kind of what I found out on my own through many hours of playtesting. So if you're going to use the in-game mod manager, only use the in-game mod manager. Don't use anything else, because for whatever reason, if you use like BG3 mod manager, which was up until patch 7 my preferred way to mod the game, it's those two systems seem to battle each other once you launch the game. Even if you download the mods first in game and then use the BG3 mod manager, there seems to be a lot of conflicts. There's also a lot of resetting of mods in BG3 mod manager as well. You can't really necessarily get them to stay stable and stay active. The other route that surprisingly has been the most stable for me since patch 7 is Vortex. And what I'm going to say is a couple things. So if you're using, mod configuration menu, which I absolutely suggest you should see that pop up. But if you're using Vortex, don't use the in-game mod mat. Don't touch it. Don't even open it. Don't go into it. It will fuck up your settings really, really bad. And what's going to happen though is that if there is any sort of like update in terms of the mods that you are currently using, and it gets updated, once you go hit play, you're going to come up with this concerning little pop-up here, which basically says like, okay, well, there is some issue and I have this mod downloaded 5 times. Ignore it. Just ignore it. This doesn't mean anything. This is since patch 7, some sort of weird conflict with the game reading third-party mods. Just ignore it. Just hit play game. And again, I highly suggest, until they figure this out, which I'm sure there'll be a few hot fixes down the road, only use one mod manager. So if you're playing with BG3 mod manager successfully, don't switch, don't open up or use the in-game mod manager, and vice versa. If you're using Vortex, same advice. Don't try to switch to BG mod manager 3. I did that. It doesn't work. It messes up the load order. You'll have to might be able to save your save file somewhere. I wasn't able to. They ended up getting corrupt, even though I reopened it and verified the file. You go through the whole modding spiel, and it just doesn't work. So this is kind of my advice to everyone until they come up with a hot fix. Just good luck, and hopefully this helped you a little bit.